Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. This is Rocky with my top moments from episode 11 of Constantine. So in this episode we see that John is viewing Gary through the Millhouse mirror that basically allows people to see back in time and previous events, things like that. So it seems he's actually actively able to kind of manipulate it and see what he wants to see. Now I found this scene to be pretty cool, as at a point in the Hellblazer comics, John was basically being haunted by the spirits of his former friends, including Gary Lester. So I took this as kind of a play off those moments, but in this case John is actually haunting himself with the memories of his friend while drinking, smoking, and apparently wearing boxer shorts. Awkward. So apparently while Chas and Zed are away, John likes to ignore the skry map, which is a big no-no as it prompts a visit from our angelic friend Manny. We actually get quite a few moments between Manny and John in this episode, which actually were pretty comical. I really want to see more of that kind of back and forth play between both characters on screen together, as I really enjoyed it. I got quite a few chuckles out of those moments. So the main thing I really enjoyed about this episode was seeing John and Ritchie team up, as we haven't seen Ritchie since season 1, and even then we didn't get too much information on his character. So in this episode, some of Ritchie's students and their friends have decided to transport their spirits to another plane by way of an Egyptian ritual. There's a strong intensity between John and Ritchie, as neither one wants to see the kids die, as it tends to bring up a lot of memories from the Newcastle situation, right? So I really like that in this episode, Ritchie's able to kind of see past John's kind of facade, the BS front that he puts up, and knows that he really feels the weight of everything he's done from Newcastle on. I also thought it was a nice touch to mention Ritchie's concept and theory about the singularity of merging the spirit with technology, as it was a pretty good nod to the comics. Those of you that read Hellblazer will kind of know what happens to Ritchie there. Don't know if those same situations are going to play out on the Constantine series or not, but I just thought it was a nice nod to us fans. So hopefully we get a chance to see a lot more, as Jeremy Davies, the actor that's been portraying Ritchie, has been doing a great job. He really showed a lot of range in this episode, so I definitely want to see a lot more of Ritchie on this show. Out of all of the episodes, I'd say this one had the most blood and gore, which is alright, as it helped to kind of push the story along and lets us know, that there is a cost when you mess around with spirit translocation and magic. Again, magic always has a cost. There's always a price to pay. It's kind of a repeating theme in this show, alright? So it was awesome seeing Ritchie realize that he could manipulate things in this alternate plane. My impression was that this was due to both his mental strength and acuity, but also to the fact that Shaw limited his scope to a single house within this grand world, whereas Ritchie saw basically the infinite possibilities. So I think this allowed him to kind of get that upper hand over Shaw and everything. So I do get the feeling that John could have done maybe something similar, but remember, the whole point of him contacting Ritchie and everything was trying to push Ritchie back into action so that he might, be able to help John out with the brujeria. Though I found it kind of funny that John didn't mention this at all to him, as he may have had some information on that. So I don't know if maybe this was one of those out of order kind of episodes again, or if they just didn't feel like mentioning the brujeria again. I definitely thought that the special effects of the alternate plane were handled well for the most part. The colors had a, definitely an unearthly brightness and vibrancy to them that helped to kind of emphasize this idea of paradise and, infinite possibilities. Though I found the kind of the destruction scene of the house, the CG on that did look a bit rough. So, but overall I thought the effects were done pretty well. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but from the look on Ritchie's face at the end, I don't think he came back to the real world by his choice. I think maybe Manny did a little bit of pushing, or perhaps something else, but just the look on his face was kind of looked almost like a surprise and a sad longing look. So either he surprised himself by actually coming back, or someone prompted him to come back, or something more than likely. And I definitely found myself becoming very immersed in this episode right from the first scene, And by the last, I could hardly believe that it was over. This is, one of the first times that's happened with one of these episodes. I've enjoyed all the episodes so far for the most part, but this one I actually found myself getting so wrapped up in the characters and the story. So yeah, definitely they did a great job with the acting, the writing. Everything was solid all around, I thought, where that's concerned. So yeah, at this point we only have 2 episodes to go. And looks like next week things become worse for Zed, and Constantine actually drags Manny to the mortal plane for help. So things are definitely, ramping up, getting a bit dire, but, we didn't see any mention of the Resurrection Crusade or the Brujeria in this teaser for the next episode at all. So makes me wonder how much of a build-up the next episode's going to be towards that episode 13. So yeah, all in all, I enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys are enjoying Constantine as well. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite part of the episode was. And if you have any questions about any of the characters or anything else in the episode, go ahead and put those down in the comments below as well. I'll be more than happy to go over that information with you guys. And if you've enjoyed my video, I'd ask you to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel. That way you can keep up with my Constantine videos, as well as the other Marvel and DC videos I'm doing at this time. And if you have gone ahead and subscribed to my channel already, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate you coming on board, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. Alright guys, all that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day now. Bye.